I wasn't sad. I mean, I knew Virgil, but we weren't good friends, I don't think. When I first met Virgil, I was only 17. And we started hanging out together quite a bit, you know. But still, I couldn't feel that we were really good friends. But we were getting along okay. But then, when JFK was killed, Virgil changed. He changed from being a quiet guy to someone who was always in the shadows, you know. Sort of a shadowy figure. And then he started bad-mouthing me, telling lies about me to all of his friends, which were not really many people, but word got around and got back to me, and I got angry. I have to admit, I was angry. I was angry. Anyway, I let it slide, but after a while, I began to get angrier and angrier, and then so one day I picked up my gun and strapped it on, and I went looking. I looked here, and I looked there. I looked around for Virgil. I couldn't find him. Then, one day he came out of the shadows. And he came to draw on me. But he didn't have a gun. I couldn't shoot an unarmed man down. So I just walked away. And I forgot about Virgil. And then years later, I learned that he's in California. And he's a journalist now. And he's interviewing all the stars, you know. He interviewed Brad Pitt. He interviewed, what's that slut's name? The one with the new baby, with the fat ass. The singer. The one that had the baby in the car, and you know who I'm talking about. Anyway, he interviewed her, you know, made her cry. Virgil didn't care. And that dude with the scissors hands, what's his name? Edward Scissors Hands. He interviewed him. So he thought he'd hit the big time. He came back to town and he started his same old routine, driving me angry with all of his lies, innuendo. So I went looking for him again. And I found him. I found him beside the road where he'd been struck by lightning. And he was there. He's lit up like a neon man. You know? All lit up. So I just drove away. I couldn't kill a man that was just got struck by lightning, you know. I just can't do that. I'm not that kind of guy. So I let it slide again. When Bush got elected, all hell broke loose, you know. All the bombings and here and abroad. And Virgil, he enjoyed that kind of thing. He would laugh about it. the Twin Towers falling, he would laugh about it. And man, that got me angry too. I just couldn't take that no longer. That kind of stuff makes me angry, I tell you. So I went looking for him. I had my gun. I admit it, I had my gun. Found out that he was working at an aquarium. He would dive down in the aquarium and smoke a cigarette for the tourist. And I never could figure out how you could smoke a cigarette underwater like that. But he did it. And he drew a lot of tourists into the aquarium. And he was making good money. But he was still Virgil. And Virgil just, he's going to screw up, you know. Anyway, they called me and told me that he was dead. And I asked, how did he die? And he said he was shot. Well, that sent chills up my back, because, you know, who's going to be the suspect, huh? It's going to be me. Oh, numero uno. Yeah. So, I decided that I would just cool it and let the cops figure out what happened. So, days later, I hear that they found the gun that killed Virgil. And as it turns out, it was the same gun that killed, guess who? JFK. The very same gun that killed JFK. That just blew my mind, you know. So I knew the police wouldn't be coming after me, you know. Because, you know, I was in Dallas, sure. I was behind the fence on the grassy knoll. I was behind that fence on the grassy knoll. Yes, I was. Right there in Dallas, the day they shot down JFK. So, and I was wearing a coat, you know. My friend, I had a friend with me. He was wearing a white shirt. He was sort of fat, and I was thin. And we were standing there talking, smoking cigarettes, you know. And all of a sudden we hear this bang, 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 bang. You know, 4 shots. One of them was right close by. And that freaked me out, you know. You hear people come running, you know. So I got in a car there that belonged to a friend, and he drove me out of there, you know. My other friend that was there, you know, wearing a white shirt, he stood behind and sort of cleaned things up. And one of the cops, motorcycle cop, came running up there and was talking to him. That was really a surprise. Virgil was killed by someone that had the gun that killed JFK. Strange things. Anyway, I'm not sorry Virgil's dead. He deserved it.